Why should we read? A few years ago, Pew Research Center did a survey of people that had read a book in the past 12 months. Some people like to read because of what they can learn. Other people like to read because they can escape reality. And other people just like the feel and smell of the book. At first, I wasn't a reader by myself. I wasn't a chapter. I couldn't read a chapter, but alone a book. In my last school, they had given us assignments that we had to read and draw and do a presentation. My first thought, they were crazy. They were nuts. How can they make me to read? But as I was thinking it through, I had two options: read, do the read, do the presentation, and get a good grade, or not read, not do the presentation, and get a bad grade. Of course, I chose the first one, and I'm glad I did. For this assignment, I chose a book thief by Marcus Seconds. It was 500 pages long, and it took me over a month to read it. It was hard at first. It was about between reading and doing something else. But I pushed myself. I created a habit on my own, and when I finished the book thief, I had this feeling inside of me that I had never felt before. I was actually enjoying reading, and I just finished something that never thought possible. Here are some steps to help me that may help you. Step 1. Pick a book. Pick something that you're interested in, something that you can relate to. Just read a book someone gave to you, so you're saying you're reading something. Step 2. Make time. Decide one part of the day you're gonna make yourself read. You can read at any time, but make sure you read at the time you set at the beginning. Step 3. Set goals. Depending on how long the book is or how long you're gonna take to read, put yourself daily goals on pages. Be persistent. Persistent. Step 4. This helped me. Step 4. This helped me particularly taking it serious. There are more books and not just one. After the book thief, I decided I want to read more. I spent over 4 months looking for a book. Nothing caught my attention until one day my friend Danica was talking about this book called Divergent. Who has read the book? Who had heard the name before the book in the movie? No one. So I decided to read it. At first it was tough. The actions, it was nothing. But then the love started, the fashion, it started to get interesting. So I kept reading. When I realized I had already finished the first book, then the series, and at the end of the year, 30 to 40 books. Because of reading, I discovered my passions for reading, for stories. Not only reading them, but so creating them. As, as Kayla Gill said, a book is a gift you can open again and again. Because of reading, I discovered I want to be a writer. I want to create something that doesn't exist. A few years ago, survey a Slog did a survey of how many books were in Latin American countries we read for a year. The top is Argentina and Chile with 5.4 and 4.6% read 6 books read per person a year. And at the bottom is Colombia and Mexico with 2.2 and 2.9 books read by person a year. And in Guatemala, there's less than a book a year, and only 1% of population this population respond for pleasure Now you can choose more than 1,000 books. Fiction, non-fiction, whatever you want. There have been so many choices and so many sources we can choose from. There's something for everyone. I'm not telling you that you should become a bookworm or you just read a book for a week, but I'm encouraging you should try. It can amaze you how how many things you can discover by the book by discovered by reading. At, at first, it's always tough, but later, it's easy. As Dr. Seuss says, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go. Thank you.